Classic. Really appreciate that being played on it.
Shout
My
outs to
first,
the menu music. I really liked it.
Oh yeah, my first onot I ever participated in, I played on an NES.
Oh, really?
The legendary Strider NES onot.
Is there much difference between like a good emulator versus NES Classic?
I think it just runs on like RetroArch cores, so it should be just very similar to that, with a prettier front end. But our racers are underway. Really liking Powell's timer.
It's got a little shading on it.
It does. It's very Castlevania. I think it's theme song.
Toothneck has got the early stopwatch here, so I'm sure he'll go for the trick coming up at the next door. It is frame perfect, however, so. And when you're talking about Castlevania 1 tricks, and sometimes speedrunners kind of say frame perfect when you maybe have a 2 to 4 window or something, just a really tight trick. But no, in this game they're literally 1 frame. So
yeah, Castlevania taking no prisoners.
And he got it.
Getting the beautiful bat skip. So if you get the early stopwatch, you don't need to wait for the thing and just kind of go a little bit.
Yeah. If you get the early stopwatch, you get a quicker bat spawn for the bat boost. So you save like 3.5 seconds or something like that.
Beautiful.
And yes, this is the finals match.
Toothneck getting a beautiful little crit there. Yep. And see Predki going for the same one and nailing it.
Great job. Yeah, there again, all crits in the game are frame perfect. 1/60th of a second to get that whip on your enemy at the right time. So
yeah, you get it a little bit earlier, a little bit later. Do you still get a little extra damage? I think ?
No.
Oh well, never mind. I take it all back. See, this is what happens when you have someone that knows what they're talking about in Castlevania in commentary. You get good commentary. Otherwise, you just basically get me like
I'm sure you've done great. I haven't been listening because I have to have it muted and all, but
of course
you've done well.
Oh, I said a lot of words. They were all entertaining, probably.
Yeah, always. Anytime you watch Cat do anything, it's always entertaining. So.
You're too kind. Thank you, AK.
They are moving on here. Level 2 overall is like just kind of like the calm before the storm of level 3. So it's kind of like just going through the motions. I mean, little things go wrong here and there, but for the most part, it's going to be handled fairly well by everybody.
In a casual perspective, these crushers are, you say the calm before the storm, but they are mean.
Beverly.
But mostly speedrunners, they're just kind of wander through the level, and it looks way easier. There's 2 skips to grab, maybe. 2, and they're pretty simple.
Yeah, you just boost off the Medusa heads, which go on an up and down kind of loop, and you just kind of jump while it's back on the upswing. So, it doesn't take long to get that timing down very early on in learning the game.
Yeah, I've been seeing Medusa give a lot of racers a...
Beverly the Crusher, that's her back there, yeah. That is Beverly, yes. Beverly. Beverly.
I will not attempt to.
She can gates my McFadden. That's all I'm saying. No.
Goodness.
Here we go, level 3. I mean, it's always a tester, even in PB attempts or anything. It's it's never good.
Oh yeah, like I dubbed the section that Toothneck is wandering into the crow maze because I feel like half the times I go through this level, I get hit by a crow in an inappropriate place and just kind of fall to my death.
Yeah, you get Belmonted, which is getting knocked back into a hole. Yeah. I mean, the birds can not be very nice, but for the most part, you're either going to get a high bird here, and you can just throw holy water, or if you get the bird that kind of stops and then comes down, you jump whip and throw holy water. So, you get used to it, but yeah, you can definitely get some pretty aggravating birds, because we all know, everybody knows, birds are jerks.
Real life and in video games.
Yes. They always look, in real life, they always look mean, like you see pictures of their faces and things. I think they're having evil thoughts, like at all times.
I'll pose this statement. Chat, have you ever seen a bird smile?
No.
See? purge tricks.
It could be. Now, I'll just also say it could be because of the limitations of a beak, but I don't know.
That sounds like excuses.
Right? Yeah. I'm just gonna stick with their evil. Earlier in the level, on the very first screen, though, Two Snakes did get the quick boost, so that is pretty awesome to hit that.
Yeah.
He got the meat and went with the double cross kill, very nice and clean there and easy, free.
Yeah, these mummies, just to watch their health just drop to nothing right away.
Yeah, I mean, getting the crit on the mummies with the cross is the easiest crit in the game. Like, it's pretty given.
Yeah. I will just go into the right side and just having some fun with the good old whip on the mummies here.
Yep. Look at that swag pose over the tooth.
Can animals change facial expressions? Yes. Dogs make expressions all the time. So do cats.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I think everybody has done commentary, which thank you, by the way. I don't know if anybody's really been a Castlevania runner yet. So to explain kind of the cave skip is you need to stop that merman at the right time, which is when he's like right above the candle. And then if you do it right, then you know that you are going to get the proper bat pattern to stop the bat with the stopwatch, and then you can boost off the bat and up and over. And it saves about 7 seconds.
Yeah, it's a little safer too than actually navigating the rafts, in my opinion. And y'all make it look easy.
I have a no damage world record run on YouTube, and you have to ride the rafts, and it's not fun. Even in no damage, then it's worse because a merman can fall through the cave on top of your head. So, and then that's it.
Runs over. I watched that run on your channel. I think while you were eating.
Oh yeah. The other day.
Frankenstein's monster and his super best friend, life mate Igor, also dying very quickly.
Yeah.
This the hallway leading up to here, I've said it before to this chat, is my favorite hallway in the game. Just it's really nice to make these jumps and avoid the dragon pillars, red dragons.
Yeah, it is very satisfying, right?
Cool, you got a problem with my y'alls?
What's wrong with y'all? I mean, I say y'all all the time.
Y'all's like my word. Well, it's not my word.
I'm from the South. So.
I am absolutely not from the South in any way whatsoever.
I can tell because your y'all does sound a little weird, but still, there's nothing wrong with the word.
My poser y'all.
y'all.
You all?
I like y'all way better than you guys. You know, so.
You guys is gross.
It is.
Anyway, people are probably playing Castlevania.
Yeah. Let's not get on commentary with people. We just have fun and talk. But
Powell taking some mean hits from a skeleton here. I think Two Snakes been very clean. The bone skeleton also very not nice. Now Powell cannot go for this extra fun little jump.
Ooh, okay, yeah, he did back off. He saw that bone coming, and he had to back down because he's got one hit left. He can't take anymore.
Yeah, dying in this game is brutal, especially in a racing environment.
And Two Snakes just moving along cleanly. He did pick up the meat. No meatless strats. I almost went for meatless because I knew I was racing number 2 in the world. So but I just had to. I was like, nope. AK is marathon race. You need to be marathon strats. So
there is it's a gamble and a half, and it's almost like a guaranteed death at that. Not guaranteed. I just lied to you. But
yeah. The main thing that's difficult about it is where Two Snake is at now. When he comes up the stairs in front of him, you'll have to throw a holy water, and I think it's about a 3-frame window to either get it or miss it. So if you miss it, that's it.
Oof. I do like that last bone pillar that you damage boost through there on Two Snake screen.
Yeah, that's the one that you have to throw holy water through to not die if you go meatless.
Yeah.
He's a tricky bone pillar at that one. But if you just damage boost off him, he's great.
It's fun. Like, you just kind of walk right into him and nobody reacts.
Right. Whip buffer there to hold time, and then just start throwing holy waters and alternating. And then on your last one, if you're going for the 5 holy water kill, you jump in, do a couple of whips, and he's dead.
The death fights have been very divisive.
Yeah, I let him out. I don't know how I let him out, honestly, but he got out. So at least I made it with the cross, and I had swaggy runs. They weren't the best runs, but they were swaggy and showed
you
some
had to show
skill.
off a little bit.
Yeah. Pawelpredki now going into death. He had the 6 hearts, so he doesn't have to jump in. He can just sit there and continuously throw holy waters.
What dropped that heart sitting in front of Powell?
There was a candle on the left.
Oh, okay.
When you come into this area, there's 2 candles. They're there mainly for decoration, I would say, but they're in the way. So
the outer area that Tusnek has wandered by in a casual playthrough has been one of the biggest nightmares of this video game.
Yeah, the bat bridge is not fun because all those bats have the same amount of health as the first boss in the game. They're all that bat boss. So it's not like you can sit there and casually whip them down. And then they're very, very aggressive with their swoopings if you're not doing like the right manipulation, which you're not going to be if you're playing casually. So yeah, this and the corridor before death are like the 2 casual killer spots.
Which usually like death is like my big wall when I was learning how to even just beat this game. Is I would get to death and just beat my head against him for hours.
Yeah, death is that whole last part of that level is something else. Oh, Tusnek went for the 2 cycle. He misses back jump, so he's just gonna have to kind of play it safe now, and he cannot go for another crit because he doesn't have the health.
Yeah, he's got just 1 hit left on him.
Yeah, he tried for the 2 cycle.
Which, see if what Predki pulls out on this. But usually, I mean, Tusnek's in good position to just blow through this.
It's gonna be like a 12 or something right here.
Alright, doing some holy water and whipping.
Okay, Pawelpredki set up the 2 cycle and got the back jump, but his jumpings were a little slow all around, so Dracula's fireballs were low instead of high to where he could have got the crit off of.
Gosh, Tusnek on a 12/3.
Yep.
0.6.
GG to Tusnek, very clean there.
Auto mod, please.
Disallow. No.
Sorry, we don't mention Iga in this channel.
That's right.
Oh, Powell taking a rough death to Dracula.
That is no good, especially when you die to Cookie Monster, because, I mean, getting the Cookie Monster, it's like, okay, I did it. I did the hard part. It's just over now.
Yeah.
So he's going to get his whip and cross and everything. He's going to go down to reset. Now he's going to come back and do the manipulation strat. Unless he decides to go down again. I don't think he will, though. Yeah, he's just going into the fight here.
Yeah, this is usually what I see runners doing. You ever do a whip only run?
No, I like this game and I like some things, but I'm not crazy. So no, I haven't. Maybe one day though, just as a challenge meme,
Yeah, it's something like when I first started, like, oh, I should learn how to play this game and like really play it. I went for whip only and I made it to about that.
Yeah, I think I could probably, without having to, learn anything, I could probably get to the bat. No, I'm kidding. Probably, I don't know, maybe Frankenstein's level, somewhere in there. Maybe the Frankenstein.
Yeah, Powell finishing second place, as is obvious, with 13:45.1.
Yeah, still a good go, though. I think he got a crit there in that fight.
Beautiful.
He did not get a multiplier, so that's going to make his Cookie Monster. I think that's what killed him in the first fight, is he didn't have a multiplier, so a little risky. But GG nonetheless. And Gator, that doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the PS4 version that he loves so much.
Nope, that's not real item. No, because they used the PSP version, and it's like they rewrote the script and changed voice actors. So to me, it's just not even that. Just play the other stuff.
Yeah, I did buy that PS4 collection just because I wanted an easy way to play Rondo.
No, it's definitely worth it to get Rondo for that cheap.
Yeah. I saw a copy of it 2 weeks ago in the store, and it was a bit expensive, to say the least.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
There were a bunch of TurboGrafx games there too that I really wanted, but you know, maybe I don't need to spend $300 on a sealed copy of Ninja Spirit.
Right. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna want to play it one day, and then it's like, but it's sealed in the box, and I spent $300 on this. So.
Yeah.
Conundrums abound.
Did almost spend about $100 on Valis 1, 3, and 4, but I don't have a TurboGrafx CD.
Yeah.
2SNEK rolling through loop 2? This is what's going on?
Looks like it, yep.
Heck yeah.
Extra bats. And the second loop, for those that haven't played it, isn't too bad, honestly, until you get to level 4, which is Frankenstein's level. And those merman spawn rates are ridiculous. Like, every 2 seconds, there's a merman popping out of the water. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's gross. Level 5 and 6 are the same, though. There's actually nothing changed except for, I think maybe things are just a little faster, and their damage, which their damage is already at 4 at that part of the game, so there's no difference there.
Yeah. Heck, that's actually pretty super interesting. I was very curious as how loop 2 goes. Is there a third loop, or does the game just say, hey, okay, wait, stop?
You can go up to like 99 loops or something, but there's nothing different beyond the second loop. Like that's
fair enough. I'm waiting for that 99 loop run from yourself, though. Max the stage counter.
Yeah, that's right. Next weekend, guys. Look for it. No, I'm kidding.
Well, max the stage counter is what, 5-ish loops?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Or maybe 6. It's 19 stages, 18 stages.
I only know the 99 thing because I've talked to JC about it, and he said he's done it once using, you know, like saving it and then going back and doing it some more and then going back. So.
It looks like our second race is underway now here, as probably people have already noticed.
Yeah. We you know, we knew it was happening. We had to finish our talk about the second loop.
Oh yes, it's important knowledge for everybody, including myself, mostly. Y'all already know about this. But...
did he get it, or is he gonna get high bet? Oh, he got 2 times in a row. Beautiful by 2SNEK. Yeah. This is why this man is number 2 in the world, and maybe one day, yet again, he will be number 1. He was one world record holder at one point in time.
Mm-hmm. When you can tell the game what to do, it's very much easier.
Oh yeah. And pawelpredki making his way through as well, not too far behind. No crit for 2SNEK. So basically, it's gonna cost. Okay, I was gonna say it's gonna be equal if pawelpredki had gotten the crit and he did not, but had gotten the early stopwatch.
Powell pulling it out though with what is it, 145 to 148? Still like a 3-second lead on this one.
Mm-hmm. That is because of the thing, the early stopwatch. They both did the backup kill, so their kills were equal. The only difference maker was the early stopwatch trick there for 2SNEK.
Yeah. Okay.
And both players doing he was a little early there, but both players did do the 2SNEK setup for that bat. Used to be a little different. There was no kind of setup really. You just walk in there, you kind of like walk on the pixel and jump over. 2SNEK come up with like a good visual cue and everything to jump over.
Fantastic.
Yep.
I'll say second level is usually mostly boring. Already seen exciting moments in it.
Yeah. And then you have to fight the exciting boss, which is Medusa, which is the Gabby J of Castlevania games.
Not the bats?
No, the bat's worse.
If only we could echo here.
Right. Where's the fight bot? Get him in here now.
Y'all making me want to, like, maybe try to question? No, I can't. There will be no echoing from Glitch Witch tonight.
No EHHOs in here. 2SNEK is just going through cleanly. You'll see him do kind of slightly faster boosted than like maybe the majority of players. I mean, the top level, the really top level, maybe from 25 on up. I mean, I do it myself. I just haven't got that PB yet to put me back up there. But you kind of jump forward toward your target instead of going straight and then stopping and jumping up. That will aggro the bat or whatever you're boosting at a little faster. And then also you'll jump back up into the air and to the right or whichever way you're heading. And that'll put you closer to where you're heading as opposed to jumping straight up and then turning and going.
Ooh. This is why y'all were the best at this game.
Yeah, it's a lot of little things to pick up. Like, and this game is really cool. Like, you can start at like one level, and then you know, level of skill and level of speed run, and then if you want to learn, there's just more to learn, and then there's more to learn, and then there's even more. So
yeah, I personally feel like I spent enough time hurting myself with Castlevania 2, which is a game that like I ran that 100% category for like 6-ish months, and that was probably the most time I spent playing any sort of video game.
Yeah. I know you bugged me about doing.
You'll do it eventually.
100%.
100% is easy. 90%'s a little harder. I had a second time in it at least at one point.
Snake getting the jug there, which is manipulated by jumping at the right point and then throwing the cross on the way down. So that wasn't random. That was, manipulated there. Pretty close race here, though.
We've had interesting developments on both sides.
Yeah, Predki got a jug on the triple bird screen, and ooh, gotta be careful through here. Got that fireball coming. Oh, yeah. He needed to wait on that first platform before jumping over. There just wasn't enough time to jump over and get up. Snake in the clean, easy free kill with the meat.
I've said it before, Castlevania will take your run away.
It will. That's the thing about running this game in races. It is unforgiving. Like when you mess up in certain areas, it is very, very tough to recuperate.
Yeah, and it seems trying to recover and get to a position where you're comfortable and safe again is almost even harder than just like trying to just try it again, because now you don't have the weapon that you need.
Right. Yeah. No. Exactly. That's the main thing is we know what sub weapon we're gonna have at each point in the game, and we need to have those basically, especially from the point that Predki's on throughout the rest of the game. Yeah.
This one hit point in the mummy is just trying to whip him down.
Yeah. He's doing the kind of. He's doing the backup kill. I do a slightly different one, but this is the main one people go for.
You got it.
Yeah, nicely done though.
No easy victory there.
Neck rolling on through Morgan Freeman Alley here.
I was pondering upon the relationship between the Fleeman and the birds.
Yeah,
if it is a consensual carry.
I wouldn't think so. You know how, because like birds just swoop in and pick up things when they want to.
Birds are jerks, even to the people on their own faction.
Even to Hollywood icons like Morgan Freeman. Pal not getting cake skip.
Gonna have to go through all the rafts.
Tuesday, you could have went for that crit. Oh, he did. He goes late for it. But what's the point of going for it when Frankenstein's at like 3 bars of health? Like, you just whip him out. I guess, yeah, swag.
I mean, that's something. I mean, is that not something that you would do?
No, because I would have went for it earlier. Like, when he's at 5 bars of health, when it would have killed him.
Fair enough.
I don't know. But you're right. Swag. Go for the swag, no doubt. I guess
do something unreasonable.
I guess he took him down that low to make sure that if he did miss it, he could just turn around and kill him without too much hassle.
No, just Frankenstein's monster getting the run of his life here.
Oh, and Snake missing the ball and boost there.
No,
a couple of them.
Here we go. We got up there.
We got him. It was a tough bone to pick, I tell you what.
I was about to say Simon Belmont always gets up there, but that's fine too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some little puns. Never hurt anybody, right?
I think puns constantly hurt people, but you know what? Life is better with them.
In a good way.
Oh, yes.
They hurt, but they feel so damn good. Two Snake just moving along here. For the most part, especially if you're doing race strats, okay, because this level, maybe a year ago or a little longer ago, was the second easiest level in the speedrun. And then a lot of new little things started happening. We changed it up. We started going meatless. We started doing this and that. There's a couple extra boosts and things, like quicker boosts. So this level has actually become one of the hardest now. But doing race strats is just, you probably do straight through easy strats, and it's no big deal.
Yeah. Is there another? Yeah, there's a bit of meat behind the stairs that lead up to the final hallway, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've seen nobody grab it. I guess
no, that is the noob meat. You really wouldn't grab that because this hallway is free with holy water, so there's no need. And death is free for the most part unless you let him loose, which doesn't happen often.
It has happened many times in this marathon.
Yeah, I did it. I did it myself. So
yeah, Death. We asked him to cooperate. He cooperated enough to show up to the race, but did not cooperate to actually stay put.
Yeah, we asked him to cooperate, and then I don't know, just the answer he gave us back, it was looking real grim if he was going to go through with it or not.
It's like a testy child in a long car ride.
Throwing puns out and nobody even notices.
Death didn't go for safe strats.
Where are I can't hear the music, so we have to have it muted. So
yeah, I can hear nothing.
But yes, I really do like to eat bananas. Two Snake forgetting the holy water, or is he has he been doing that all day? I haven't noticed.
I am unsure. I'm still waiting for someone to pull out a brand new strategy that they've never shown anybody in this race. Like when you grab the knife, I'm really excited. But...
Oh yeah, I get that dagger if I don't have the stopwatch. If I gotta do axe strats in the first level, get the dagger, and then you can do swag dag, which you kill that Medusa head before the door. And then there's a little buffer boost you can get right on through. Not a boost rather, but a buffer strat. Just get right on through Beverly with the one cycle. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm recognizing this now. Two Snake's been doing a lot of the stopwatch just to make the Fleeman a little bit more manageable.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what.
Which, that room sucks.
Yeah, that is the way to do it through there. Because if you don't, it's just flea riders and fleamen everywhere. So.
All right, Two Snake going into gently caress Dracula to death.
And you'll see everybody does the same thing when coming into this fight. We jump for the cross, we jump for the big heart, we jump for the next candle. Then we skip the first candle in the room, we destroy the second one. Oh, no crit though.
No crit.
And he will not be able to go for a backup since he elected to skip the music. Is he doing short whip strats? Yeah, see now.
That is not a level 3 whip.
No, that is world record strats these days, is to go short whip only, so.
Does the short whip deal any more damage than the long whip?
No, you get max power as soon as you get short whip. You just get the extra length when you get long whip.
So long whip is a fraud.
And here it is, Two Snake taking it home.
A force to be reckoned with an official RGL race spot time of 12:05.0.
That is some pretty solid racing there. I know he had a 13 in the one against me, but I feel like probably he goofed off a little bit, let me get a win maybe, but I couldn't even do it because I was just so scrubby. But GG to Two Snake. He is an amazing runner, and he always puts up great races. If you have a match against Two Snake in a race, you better put your work in, because he's no slouch when it comes to racing.
I am excited for Powell's fight with Dracula here, with unable to take any hits at this point.
Who won the first one? True false. True false. I don't know if we're getting Two Snake in for an interview. We'll see.
I mean, I have no reason not to, I guess.
I don't know how far behind or whatnot we are on the schedule.
I don't know the answer to that question, but
yeah, Two Snake won the second one night only tournament, and now he has won the third.
I'm checking.
He defended his title. He's calling you out, true false, for number 4. He said, "Come back, race."
Looks like we're on pretty good timing wise.
Okay, yeah, we should be able to get him in here.
Yeah, if Tusnek feels like hopping in here, feel free to hop into any of the voice channels, and we will drag you over.
And this is the end of the Castlevania block for this whole thing, for the marathon. But there is some marathon left, guys, and some great games ahead. So don't go anywhere. And just real quick shout outs to everybody in the Castlevania community who put in games and took a part in this. We really do appreciate y'all, participating, because it's really awesome to have y'all back each and every year putting in runs for our events and our tournaments and things. And it's always great. CV folks are awesome.
All right, we got Tusnek coming in.
Nice.
Hello there.
Tusnek.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Not much.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Congratulations on your victory.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you very much, AK. Good races, man. I was really impressed with all those crits and everything. You were just pulling crits out left and right.
I appreciate it, dude. You gotta have the backup strats to know what to do if things go wrong, right?
Yep.
How do you feel overall with your performance in the race? Let me ask you real quick though. How did you get a 13 on that one race? What happened there versus me?
Oh.
Because I don't have the feed up.
Oh, I died. I died too. I died on Dracula.
Oh, I was like, Tusnek probably did that on purpose to give me a chance to catch up and like maybe win one, feel good. But
I did.
He's a good guy like that. What's up, Tusnek?
No, I was gonna say I did skip the safety meet because I wanted to keep it spicy for the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
And that turned around and that bit me in the butt.
Yeah. I almost went meatless on death because I knew I was racing you and I'd had to put up, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'll still get it. But yeah, great job. This is your second one night only tournament, right? That you've won? Yeah.
The first annual one, I had just learned the game and I didn't even know really how to beat Dracula yet. So I didn't know anything about the RG manipulation or anything.
Yeah,
and I lost in the first round too. I think it was Daikina. We went to 3 matches, so that was pretty good. I had a lot of fun with that. And then the second one, I was a little better. So that one was
just a little bit, I'd say.
Yeah, I had at least learned the Dracula fight by then.
Yeah. What is there anything special you do to prepare for races or events and things?
Not really that much anymore. I feel like I know this game like the back of my hand, so I don't know. We had a race. We had a tournament. We wrapped up a tournament yesterday for GG_speedruns, and I didn't really de-rust for that. I played through a no reset run the night before after I got back from my buddy's house, and I'd had a few beers, so I don't even know if that was any good. Do I actually retain any of that,
Mm-hmm.
But it was pretty good. It was like an 11:50. I was like, all right, I'm good for tomorrow, But I did lose a race to Freeland during that tournament. So I was doing pretty good in that tournament.
You still won the tournament, right?
Yeah, I still won the tournament.
Okay, yeah. Well, GG on that.
Yeah. I still got the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
I don't know. If I'm feeling real rocky, I'll test the waters a little bit in the days coming up to it, And if I'm feeling real rocky, then I'll play through some no reset runs and maybe break off and do some safe state practice in some areas that have been a pain point. Like yesterday, I actually missed the cave skip in the first race. And I didn't like that, so I just kind of popped into Everdrive in between races, and I just drilled cave skip over and over again, probably 50 times.
Right.
And then before the finals, I just sat there and I drilled the bat crit like 50 times.
So basically, just practice normal stuff, like no changing or anything, but just making sure you're not rusty on any of the strats and everything.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm a big fan of making save states right before you need to do the thing, just so I can rapid fire drill those out, and kind of, program that muscle memory a little bit.
And make sure you go out and have a few beers before races and stuff.
That is my way. I should probably cut back on that soon. I feel like my doctor's going to say, hey, man, Castlevania's not that important.
Right.
So,
but it's Castlevania, so it is. So.
Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. Don't you marginalize Castlevania?
Yeah, right. Nobody puts Castlevania in the corner.
No Castlevania apologist.
Right. Do you have speaking just of your future plans, real fast? Any new games coming up, or what are you working on right now?
Castlevania 2, yeah. I had been I de-rust or I learned a little bit of Castlevania 2, but I actually kind of put that on hold and was playing Castlevania 1. You know, when I was playing Castlevania 1 because there's, you know, this tournament and the other tournament that I wanted to play in. And Best of NES next weekend, which unfortunately I don't know if I'm going to be able to play in. So, yeah, I've just been playing a lot of Castlevania 1, but Castlevania 2's, yeah, that's the next thing. I think I'm kind of done with Castlevania 1 for a little bit. I love the game, and I feel like I'll always be able to pick it up. But
then it's on the Snow Brothers, right? I think so.
Yeah, yeah, you know, I was thinking about Snow Bros being a side project with Castlevania 2.
Yeah, it's a really fun run.
No Kappa implied at all.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, none at all.
All right.
Yeah, Two Snake, thank you very much, man. Congratulations again on your victory.
Hey, thanks for. We getting Powell in here, or is he taking off?
I haven't
heard from him at all.
Oh, okay.
But oh gosh, I feel bad.
Yeah, I know, but I think we got the next runner just sitting there waiting as well.
We are clean and prepped for the next runner, so I think we're going to go to a commercial. Have you got any closing remarks? It's all you for a moment.
Oh no, Joe. Just thanks to